Since moving to the Division I level in the mid-1990s, the Wofford Terriers have never started a football season going 6-0. They have a chance to do it today here in Charleston. Welcome into Johnson Hagood Stadium, where this afternoon the Terriers, ranked number 5 in the nation, 5-0 overall, 3-0 leading the Southern Conference, take on the Citadel Bulldogs. They are 3-2, ranked number 23 in the nation. They are 1-2 in conference play, and they look to break a 2-game losing skid today. Last year, these two schools played a couple of classic football games. In Spartanburg, Wofford dropped a 24-21 decision in overtime to the Bulldogs. Then here in Charleston in December, the Terriers returned the favor with a 17-3 victory in the national playoffs. How will this one play out? We're about to find out. Let's have a look at your highlights. Are the halves. They have two receivers to the wide side of the field. Split to the left, taking a couple of defenders with him. In motion left, Cam Jackson. Allen wants to throw on second down the seam with it, and the ball is popped incomplete. Josh LeBlanc had it momentarily at the 45-yard line, but then Malik Rivera laid into him and popped the ball loose. And it's 7:34 to play in the first quarter. Two receivers right, one to the left. This time they line up in the I. The up man is Rainey. Turn, fake of the handoff to Rainey. Allen right side to the 5, diving for the goal line. Touchdown, the Citadel. With the ball on the left hash, a wing to the right is Chandler Gauger as the Terriers run the option to the short side to the left. There's the pitch away to McAfee, makes a man miss, takes it up the numbers, 30-35. First down run out of bounds into the bench. That is Lennox McAfee to the 36, a 14-yard carry on a pitch with a very flat angle right there, Henson.
Yeah, it wasn't pretty, but the play worked. Justice Basinger came back on a peel-back block, which you can't do technically anymore in the NFL, but he flattened a Citadel linebacker that really allowed McAfee to get the extra yardage.
Jordan Black taking over at quarterback. In motion left, Jackson. Handoff to Rainey, and he is smacked down after a 1, maybe a 2-yard gain. Miles Brown with the stop for Wofford. He gets 2 as they spot Rainey down at the 32-yard line. They're sticking with Brandon Rainey at the fullback spot. From there, 22. Goodson out of the gun with 2 backs, play action. Looking left, he'll throw in that direction. Sliding try, is it caught? Yes, it is. First down reception, Jason Hill at the far side. Ben Roberts in pass coverage with the tackle, but the catch is made at the 32-yard line, a first down reception. Nice catch by Hill. He adjusted on a ball that was low and away. Morgan and Stoddard among the running backs for Wofford as they go out of the wing bone. Wideouts either side. Morgan in motion left. Play action, Goodson. He'll throw to the far side. Caught at the 48-yard line. That is Jason Hill with another big first down reception. Now it's 3rd and 8 from the Bulldog 49. Wing bone with Stoddard, the fullback, 1 receiver right. Play action, deep drop for Goodson. Gonna lay it out there. It is caught. Taken at the 25, to the 20, to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and the receiver will go out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
The aforementioned Garrison Moore.
Garrison Moore on the catch, his first as a Wofford Terrier, and wouldn't you know it comes at the Citadel. Shy Phillips ran him out of bounds. That play goes for 48. It's 1st and goal.
How about that? Van Hipp had just done a story on him, and he catches his first play pass of his college career. 2 tight end formation. Goodson under center. Wingbone set. Quarterback sneak. Goodson pushes the pile into the end zone. Touchdown, Terriers. Brandon Goodson is in. Great drive by the Terriers.
I set behind the quarterback, Black. It is not Dominique Allen out there. Black digs it out. He's going to tail to his left. He'll throw toward the goal line. Caught. Touchdown Bulldogs at the near corner of the end zone. That's LeBlanc on the catch. Josh LeBlanc, touchdown the Citadel, 23 yards.
They're saying he stepped out.
Are they?
Yep.
No touchdown. They spot him down at the 1-yard line.
They fired the cannons. They announced touchdown on the PA. They're waving the flags, but he is out of bounds at the 1.
Oh, boy. Ward is the fullback as they go with 2 tight ends. Up under center is the quarterback, Black. Right side, and the ball pops up in the air. It is loose. Who's got it? Black had the ball popped out of his arms by one of the Terriers, and the Citadel comes down with the football. It was in midair, and one of the Bulldogs saves the day at the 3-yard line. It is Rod Johnson, one of the running backs. Up under center, Black. Man in motion right, Johnson. He'll get the toss with the blocker, bounces it outside. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Homecoming next week in
Oh,
Spartanburg.
yeah. All right, Godek will kick it with his right foot now from the 30. End over end, decent hang time, and Pace will return this one. Center of the field at the 7, straight ahead 10, 15, 20. Bounces outside to the far side 30, angling right to the 40. And Ellis Pace with a fine kick return as he'll be marked out of bounds at the 41-yard line. That's a pretty good turnaround for Wofford. Ellis Pace with a return of 34 yards. Rod Johnson credited with the special teams tackle for the Bulldog. 3rd and 10 from the 41 out of the wing bone. Play action. Goodson rolling right. Gets away from one man. Now he's going to throw it deep. He wants a man wide open at the far sideline. Caught. 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Terriers. He found Jason Hill streaking down the far sideline.
What a play by Brandon Goodson. Juggling the ball, but also a pirouette. We've got a flag in the end zone.
That is a 59-yard touchdown strike to Jason Hill on 3rd and 10. Goodson again from the gun with 2 backs, a wing to his left. And he fakes the give to his up man. A pitch away to Stoddard. He dropped it, fumbles it, and the Citadel recovers. Khalik Williams covers the fumble. And the Citadel will have it at the Wofford 17-yard line.
That play was blown up from the start.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. They go back to the eye. Ward is the up man. In motion left, Jackson. Black on 3rd and 7, running the option right. Has a seam, takes it to the 10, to the 5, tackle forward, and he will be spotted down at the 2. The Terriers are claiming they have the ball on a fumble, and Wofford does have the football. Tatavius Wilson has recovered a fumble at the 2-yard line, and the Terriers force a turnover.
Holy cow. Let's hope this thing, I never saw the ball come out.
I did not either.
But the Terriers were immediately all trying to pounce on it.
And if you're the Citadel, it hurts because they spot the ball at the 1. Gauger strong left. 1 receiver to the right with the ball on the right hash mark. Takes a corner with him. Wingbone Goodson in the end zone. Runs the option right. He is hit at the goal line. Is that a safety? No signal yet. Yes, it is a safety. Brandon Goodson is tackled in the end zone. Ball on the left hash mark. Again, the work out of the eye. Rainey is the up man. And he'll get the handoff, and he is stopped at the line of scrimmage. That is Mikkel Horton getting in there for Wofford along with Jaira Wilson. It will be 4th down. In fact, that play lost half a yard. Boy, Wofford exploded to the ball right there. Goodson out of the gun, 2 backs, a wing to his left. The Citadel 5 on the line of scrimmage. Fake of the dive. Goodson wants to carry, and he's got some room. Far side, 15, 20, 25. Brandon Goodson run down from behind at the 28 by the middle linebacker, Noah Dawkins from Burns High School in the upstate of South Carolina. Goodson that time had things open up on the edge for him.
Yeah, he made a smart decision, and there wasn't much of a seam, but he exploited the one that was there.
3rd and 14 from the 24, left hash, Wingbone. A wide out to either side. McAfee in motion right. Deep drop. Goodson off play action. Throws underneath. Morgan has it at the 30. 35. He will be marked out of bounds at the 36. Tom, that is 2 yards short of the marker. And it will be 4th down and 2. Khalik Williams took him to the boundary. Morgan made a little bit of a leap. He knew where the stick was, but he really had no chance to get there. The Terriers on 4th down this year are 5 for 8. The Citadel stopping 4th down, 1 for 3. 4th and 2 from the 36, Wingbone. In motion right, McAfee. Now he'll set back up at the left halfback spot. Goodson digs it out. He's back to pass. Throws underneath the coverage. Caught. 1st down reception near side. Blake Morgan at the 40 to the 45. Chucked out of bounds at the 48-yard line by Khalik Williams. A 1st down call for Wofford. That was huge.
Yeah, that's a gutsy call, and And, Wofford always says if there's a play they feel like they can execute and get the yardage, they'll run it.
They send two receivers to the wide side. In motion left Jackson. He'll take the pitch. He wants to throw. Now he's chased. He'll throw it from the goal line to nobody. Incomplete. Cameron Jackson just threw that ball away. It died at the 30-yard line, about 15 yards in front of the receiver, Raleigh Webb. Jaira Wilson and Mikkel Horton were pressuring the heck out of Cameron Jackson, who wanted to throw the ball after taking the pitch on the halfback pass, and he wisely got rid of it.
That was close to being a safety for Wofford.
Yeah, he threw it from the goal line.
Yeah.
16-14, the Citadel leading. We have 13:04 to play in the ball game. Wofford third down, a long 6 from the 48. Goodson back to throw, rolls right, going to heave it deep for R.J. Taylor. Leaping catch at the 25-yard line. R.J. Taylor's got it. Tyus Carter was the cover man. 27 yards to R.J. Taylor down the middle from Brandon Goodson.
Just went up and got position on the defensive back. Another well-thrown ball by Brandon.
Ball on the left hash mark. Wofford 3 linemen down. Handoff right side, and Lorenzo Ward is spun down after a very short gain to the 31. Tyler Vaughn in there for Wofford. It's 3rd and 8. We're down to 9:48 to play. Wingbone, wideouts either side. The Citadel, 4 down linemen. Deep drop for Brandon Goodson. Throws. Morgan with a diving try. Does he have it? Yes, Blake Morgan with the catch. A diving play at the Citadel 46-yard line. Caught it at the far hash mark. Ben Roberts, the corner, credited with the tackle. Blake Morgan lays out and makes the play. That gets 16 yards.
Great block by McAfee and great execution by Blake on that play.
1st and 10 at the Bulldog 46. Goodson again throws far side. It is caught by Jason Hill, and he'll be bumped out of bounds at the 40-yard line. 6 more on that pass.
The last several first down plays, Mark, I think 3 in a row now, they picked up 6 yards on first down.
2nd and 4, left hash at the Bulldog 28. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Shotgun snap to Goodson. Again, a flat pass. Hill has it at the 25. Near numbers to the 20. Tackled from behind at the 17. 11 more. A first down catch for Jason Hill. Nice job running after he secured it. Spann and Carter in the secondary make the tackle. They'll set the chains. We're at 3:14 to play. 3rd and 8 at the 15. We're down to 1:43. Wofford down 2 points. Chase Nelson is your fullback. Wingbone, a single receiver right. Turn, handoff. Nelson, left side, has room. Takes it to the 15, to the 10, bounces off a man, and pushes his way down to the 7-yard line. It is 1st and goal. Khalik Williams and Quinlan Washington finally take Chase Nelson to the ground. That is a huge 8-yard run.
That was a physical run. That was punishing by Chase.
It is 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. An 8-yard run and the biggest play of the night as the Terriers convert on 3rd down. 3rd and goal at the 3, 16-14. The Citadel leading. We're at 1:15 to play. The Bulldogs are out of timeouts. Wofford lining up with 2 backs. Goodson out of the gun, a wing. Karras to the right. Stoddard and Nelson are the backs. And it's a handoff. Stoddard left side, banging his way in. Touchdown, Terriers!
What a physical run by Andre Stoddard.
Yikes.
And what a drive.
Wofford has pulled ahead 20-16 with 1:10 to play. 3rd and 10 from the 25. A wing to the right, Rainey the lone back. Black back to throw. He'll square up, flat pass near side. That is caught by Webb. He wants to reverse to his right, and the Terriers hit him for a loss at the 22-yard line. That play goes for a loss of 3. Tyler Vaughn with the tackle, and now the Bulldogs, trailing 20-16 with 41 seconds to go, have a last gasp coming up.
Just keep it in front of you. Keep it in front of you right here.
4th and 13 from the 22. Black back to throw. Time. He's going to step up and run to the 25. Black to the 30. He is hit at the 34. He is tackled there. I don't think he made the first down. Mikkel Horton with the tackle. He was helped out by Colton Clemens, and I don't think he made it. And if he didn't, Wofford should get the ball with 21 seconds to go. Now the Citadel's lining up to snap it, but wasn't that fourth down?
That was fourth down. That's Wofford football.
The Terriers are claiming they have the ball, and they do. Wofford has taken over on downs. They're going to win the football game. He was a yard short on the scramble.
Takes over on downs.
One era.
Longest win streak to open the season since the D2 days in 1990, when under Sean Graves, Wofford started 8-0 and made the national playoffs. Brandon Goodson takes a knee, and how about these Wofford Terriers? They keep figuring out a way.
Oh, and there's some chippiness here.
Yep, the game is over. And Wofford, somehow, some way, wins.
And Citadel has some really upset guys.
Your final score here from Johnson Hagood Stadium in Charleston, South Carolina. The Wofford College Terriers 20 and the Citadel Bulldogs 16.
Times were hard out there. Times were hard for 4 quarters. The big thing, the main thing, was that we kept in there, we kept fighting, we hung in there, and we kept believing. We had to make some plays, we made plays, defense, second half, awesome. Offensively, we got enough to make it right, and like I said before, we came here for a game, not a concert. A Chevrolet. If that Chevrolet don't run, I'm gonna buy me a BB gun. If that BB gun don't shoot, I'm gonna buy me a 3-piece suit. If that 3-piece suit gets torn, I'm gonna buy me a candy store. If that candy store burns down, Pop's gonna kick me out of town.
When was the last time a Wofford quarterback threw for 219 yards?
I could not tell you.
Neither can I, and I've been doing this 26 years. What was it like? They kept stuffing the run, and you had to throw.
Citadel had a great game plan, stop the run. They executed it really well. We got a few runs in there, but Coach Lang was just telling me we got to make plays, and the receivers came out, tight ends too. They executed everything right. The line is they had the protection. Even when they brought blitz, we had blitz pickups, and credit to Coach Nash and Coach Romero with the back pickups too.
And Garrison Moore, your tight end, makes a huge catch. Talk us through that play.
It's a play we've been working on for a while. He comes out, lines up. I just knew he was either going to touchdown or a big gain. All I had to do was complete the ball to him because I knew everybody else was going to take care of what they needed to do, and that's exactly what happened.
For you, what was the difference on the last drive of the game to win it?
I looked at my offensive lineman, they looked back at me. We just got this feeling. It's like we're going to win this game no matter what happens, and that's what they did. They took it home. I mean, I'm just there riding with them.
Would it be nice to win a game by 24 points at some point?
Hey, I'm just happy with the wins. I don't really care. Just want to try to win the games.
When you came to Wofford, you knew you'd catch like 10 balls a game, right?
No, sir, definitely not. But it's just good to be able to contribute in a big game like this, yes, sir.
What was it like to go through the momentum swings in this one?
It was tough because you just have to stay positive on the sidelines. When stuff doesn't go your way, you have a tendency to want to get down, but you just have to keep your head up and let everybody know that everything's going to be all right. We're going to be good.
What was the message at halftime?
Message at halftime was that we didn't get a lot of plays in the first half. We only ran 20, so when the opportunity comes, you have to make the most of it because they're a team that likes to run the clock out, and we also run the ball, so we knew that we had to do something fast.
Samford next week, you played them as a freshman. What do you recall about them?
Just that they're going to pretty much do the same thing here, just play man-to-man on the outside and stack the box and try to make us throw the ball, and I think we showed today that we're able to do that.
What's it like being a running back in a game where it's just smash mouth all night long?
It's tough. It definitely tests your patience. They had a great game plan coming in, and they did a pretty good job of stopping the running inside the box, and but it was a tough game.
Your thoughts on your defense but picking you up time and again?
Our defense always comes up big for us. We knew they would come in and make the stops they needed to make and the corrections they needed to make after halftime, and our defense won us the game today.
What was the difference on the last drive of the game?
We just kind of knew we had to have it, and we executed a lot better from that standpoint, but we knew we had to have it, and we weren't going to let anything else stop us. So, I mean, they had a great game plan, but we knew we had to make plays, and that's what we did.
The touchdown play, take us through it.
I want to say this. Chase did a great job the entire drive of blocking and running. He got us down there. He made that drive for us. You know, he probably won't get credit for it, but I just wanted to say that first. The touchdown, it was a great call, great blocking, and I just knew I had to have it, and that's what I was going to do. I was going to get in the end zone. I knew I wasn't going to leave it up to the kicker, even though he's a great kicker. I didn't want to do that. I had to get it in, and that's what I did.
Coach, both teams stuffed the run. You went to the passing game. I know you're not always comfortable doing that, but it worked out.
Well, I think it's not a matter of whether we're comfortable or not. I think it's a matter of what we've got to do to win a ball game. They had decided that they were going to stop the run. They were given pretty much an 8-man front. We had a lot of plays that, because of their aggressiveness, went bad for us, and it was one of those things where if we keep doing what we were doing, probably it was going to be very difficult to win the game. We started throwing the ball. We had some really good looks. Our receivers did a great job catching it, and we protected a couple times. That they came with double-edged blitz, and Brandon did a nice job getting outside the pocket and completing the pass. Pass pro, I thought, was really good, especially when they were bringing, the 6-man pressure. It's going to be a difficult game. We knew it. If you look at Citadel, they're a few turnovers away from being undefeated themselves. And we knew going in that the caliber of ball that we were going to see would be outstanding, and it was. I thought they had a great game plan. Their backs ran hard. They blocked, and I thought that in that first half that they were getting after us. Second half, we made a few changes, and all of a sudden, we had decided we were going to stop the fullback, and from there we were able to do a better job as far as our fits. We talked to the guys and told them they had to be more aggressive on their fits, and it turned out we started playing really well.
Several possessions in the second half, 3 and out. You couldn't run it. They were stuffing you.
Yeah.
What was the difference on the final drive because your run game became effective?
Well, I think, there at the end, it was a matter of will. You got some guys that, they struggled, and they knew what was at stake, and they got a little bit lower, went after it a little bit harder, and the backs did a great job as far as hitting the crease and getting through.
You keep winning games like this. I don't recall a season like this.
No. I've never had a season like this. I've been doing this 45 years, and believe me, I'm not complaining. When you're 6-0, hey, great. I told the guy from the paper, I said, 2.5 months ago we started this journey, and if you would have asked me after we played Citadel in Charleston, would you be undefeated? I said, very difficult. It'd be very difficult, but the kids are doing a great job. Our coaches are working their tails off as well, and sometimes we've got to we just got to look back and just take a moment to appreciate where we are right now. I'm the world's worst. I know next week's coming, and it's coming tomorrow, and so we've got work to do. Sanford's a quality team. They got a big-time quarterback, a serious offense, and defensively they've always given us fits.
Coach, congratulations.
Thanks, man.
Well, we started out this edition of Inside Wofford Football telling you that the Terriers have never been 6-0 in the Division I era. Well, now they are. What a game tonight in Charleston. 20-16, the Terriers over the Citadel Bulldogs as they wait until their final offensive drive to go 72 yards on 13 plays. Andre Stoddard runs it in from 3 yards out, and the Terriers are indeed 6-0 overall and 4-0 in sole possession of first place in the Southern Conference. And Wofford did it running for right about 100 yards and throwing for more than 200. That has not happened often, if at all, in the Mike Ayers era. Now it's on to another tough opponent. Third straight week, Wofford will face a ranked team as the Sanford Bulldogs, number 18 in the country, will come to Gibbs Stadium on Saturday. That'll be a 1:30 kickoff. We'll have coverage on ESPN3, also audio coverage at WoffordTerriers.com/radio, beginning with the pregame show at 1 o'clock. Terriers win yet another close one here in Charleston. I'm Mark Hauser. Thanks for watching Terrier Vision.